Guys, today we are taking the best player on every single playoff team this season, and using this random wheel, we'll be trading them to the other playoff teams. So for example, LeBron James could now be playing for the New York Knicks, or even Jason Tatum be playing for the Golden State Warriors. Anything is possible. It is going to be madness. Now, what would happen and who would win? Well, we are doing a live simulation on NBA 2K23, so fellas, go grab a snack, sit down, relax, and let's get right into the simulation. Here we go. So we are now on the most famous wheel here on Halftime Productions, and you see the 16 players on the 16 playoff teams as we begin with the best overall, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so which new playoff team will the Greek Freak be playing for in today's simulation? It is going to be the Boston Celtics, joining Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, Marcus Smart. Oh my goodness, how crazy is that? The Celtics gonna be so hard to be in this video. And fellas, let me know down below, who do you think the best playoff player is in this video despite the overalls? We see 97 overall, Jokic gonna go to the New York Knicks. I know you Knicks fans out there are happy with that one. Next up, we got Joel Embiid. A lot of debate on who's the MVP, Embiid versus Jokic, but Embiid will be going to the Brooklyn Nets. So Joel Embiid will be going against his former team in the first round. As we all know, the Nets play the Sixers this year in the first round of the playoffs, as LeBron James is up next, and LeBron will be going back to Miami to join the Heat. And do you guys feel like LeBron James was at his best in Miami or in Cleveland the second time? Let me know down below. But here is Stephen Curry at number 5 of the Warriors, and he's going to be going to the Grizzlies. Sort of a rival to the Warriors. Do you guys think that's a rivalry matchup, Memphis and Golden State? I believe a little bit. I mean, if they play this year in the second round, it could be, but now we see KD going to go back to the Warriors. So guys, this is literally a throwback simulation. We have LeBron going back to the Heat, and now KD back on the Warriors. But anyways, let's continue on with the best player in the NBA, the MVP deserved this season, even though he's probably not going to get it, Jason Tatum. And Tatum will be going to the Sacramento Kings. How about the Sacramento Kings this year in the playoffs? I mean, the atmosphere in Sacramento is one of the best I've ever seen. That Warriors-Kings series is an all-time matchup. But anyways, we see going to the LA Clippers is Jimmy Butler at a 9-3 overall. In my opinion, Jimmy Butler is a little overrated, but in the playoffs he does show up. But now we got Ja Morant going to the LA Lakers, and like Joel Embiid, Ja Morant will be going up against his former team, the Grizzlies, in the first round. As next up, we got Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi will be going to the 1-seeded Denver Nuggets, and Kawhi always shows up in the playoffs. I can't lie, Kawhi is amazing in the postseason. As here is Donovan Mitchell for the Cleveland Cavaliers up next, and he will be playing for the Philadelphia 76ers in this year's NBA playoffs, or for the simulation, I should say. Next up though, Trae Young. Guys, is Trae Young overrated, or is he rated exactly right? But in this simulation, he'll be playing for the 1 seed in the Eastern Milwaukee Bucks, so that's gonna be fun to watch. And now we got De'Aaron Fox up next from the Sacramento Kings, and he'll be going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now the best player in the Sacramento Kings is De'Aaron Fox, but Sabonis is also an 89. They are so close. You could honestly take either one of those guys. But now we got Jalen Brunson, an 88 overall from the Knicks, and he's gonna go to the Atlanta Hawks. I feel like there's no debate. Jalen Brunson is the best player on the Knicks. And now we got Anthony Edwards up next, and he'll be going to the Phoenix Suns. And so that leaves the last player on the list, Mikal Bridges, at an 86. You could argue Mikal Bridges is better than Anthony Edwards, but looks like Bridges will be going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up the wheel. Hopefully your favorite team got a great player. So without further ado, let's get right to the playoffs. We are now on the NBA 2K23. As you see, this is the official playoff bracket for this year, but after the wheel draft, every playoff team's best player is now on a different squad for this simulation. And guys, we're going to briefly go over the rosters in case you forgot, but we see Donovan Mitchell now with James Harden on the Philadelphia 76ers. And I need you guys to comment down below as we go over this, the team that you think is going to win today's simulation. I mean, there are now so many great teams. I have no idea what's going to happen as we see Giannis from the Boston Celtics. But again, guys, get your comments down below. You guys have been killing the simulations recently, so I do definitely appreciate that. Then we see the Miami Heat now with LeBron James back on the team, Tatum on the Sacramento Kings. I mean, if I had to pick, I'm either going with my Boston Celtics, of course, or the Sacramento Kings, just because we gave up Tatum to them. Then we see Ja Morant and Anthony Davis on the Lakers. Anthony Davis could be the best player on about any other team. But anyways, we see the Denver Nuggets now with Kawhi Leonard. He's wearing number 34, which is pretty interesting. All the numbers are randomized from the players who got traded to different teams. Then we see Devin Booker on the Suns with Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves, of course, now with Mikal Bridges, Karl-Anthony Towns, and the Warriors with Kevin Durant joining the squad back again at a 96 overall. Anyways, guys, it is time to get this simulation underway here on NBA 2K23. It is your last chance to comment down below your predictions, but without further ado, the road to the finals and today's simulation will begin in the first round. We traded every team's best player, so sit down, sit back, relax, and let's begin in the first round. Here we go. We are going to start the first round in Atlanta where the Boston Celtics will take their way past the Hawks in a sweep of Giannis Antetokounmpo, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown. And if you have Boston winning today's simulation, they are now one step closer with this first round series sweep. As now we are headed to Minnesota, another sweep as the ball is stolen, and here come the Nuggets looking for the dagger and the exclamation mark, and they have got it. Bruce Brown throws it down, and in 4 games, the Denver Nuggets with Kawhi Leonard will take out the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. And now we have a close game 5 in Milwaukee. It's overtime basketball, and the 8-seed Miami Heat is looking to knock off the 1-seeded Bucks in 5 games. Here is Trae Young the drive, he gets it to go, and we are tied at 135 in overtime with 37 seconds. LeBron James returned to Miami, and he's now 30 seconds away from moving past the 1-seed. Can he get it done? He's 1-on-1 with Middleton, as I'm isolated, going right. LeBron the jumper, and it's good. LeBron James, throwback of Finch and Trine. Timeout, Milwaukee. 25 seconds remaining, down by 2. I mean, Trae Young could be the guy, or it's going to be Chris Middleton. In this situation, I would go to Chris Middleton or Holiday. As Holiday catches it, he doesn't take the shot. As the shot clock and game clock are separated at 1 second. Young behind the back. Young with the fade. It's good. Trae Young does it again. A magnificent performance from both these players with LeBron and Trae Young. Here we go. 7 seconds. Shot clock's off. LeBron the drive. LeBron bumps Middleton and he puts it in plus the foul. LeBron James won't be stopped, and he can't be stopped as he goes to the free throw line. 3.5 seconds. Free throws up, it's no good. Crowder the rebound. No timeout, he's gonna heave it, and it is no good. The 8-seeded Miami Heat with LeBron James will knock off the 1-seeded Bucks with Trae Young. As we will continue off this first round in Memphis where the Lakers with Ja Morant will fall to Stephen Curry and the Grizzlies in 5 games. And this Grizzlies team is looking unstoppable as they get the job done. And for Ja Morant, he will go down to his former team as the Grizzlies move on. And now we got a close game 6. The Nets, yes, the Nets would have beat out the series lead over the Sixers. Embiid catches it and puts it in. 124, 123, 40 seconds away for the Nets to beat the Sixers. Can they do it? Or can Philadelphia force game 7? It's Donovan Mitchell. He was drafted in Philadelphia on the random wheel. Here comes the screen. Mitchell rises and fires, and it's off the mark. Rebound Embiid and up to Dinwiddie as the Sixers have to foul in 25 seconds. Their season is on the line. Dinwiddie the free throw. It's good. It's a 2-point game. Here we go. Brooklyn the second one. It's short, no good. Sixers down 2. Looking to tie the game or go for the lead. Mitchell just missed it a moment ago. Will they go back to him? 16 seconds. He takes it back out. Harden goes to the wing. Mitchell, here's against Cam Thomas. The screen. Mitchell shoots it again. Got it! Donovan Mitchell hits it from the same spot he just missed, and now the Nets are down 1 with 6 seconds, looking to win the series. Dinwiddie has the ball. Dinwiddie with 1, gonna fire away. No good. Sixers survive here on the road, and they will force game 7. We will be back to that later on. But what a crazy big time win for Philadelphia. As now we are ahead to LA. It is the Clippers over the Suns in 6 games. So down goes Phoenix. Jimmy Butler and LA will get the job done, taking out Edwards, Paul, and Devin Booker. And for the Clippers, they will be moving on to the conference semifinals. And now we have a game 7. The Kings and the Warriors are tied at 131. Tatum versus KD. Tatum the 3. Won't go. Rebound Durant. Warriors looking to take the lead there on the road. In a hostile environment. 44 seconds. Here comes Thompson. Klay the drive, the pull up, he sticks it. Warriors take the lead. And Klay Thompson's hype. This crowd is quiet for a second, but can Tatum answer back? He's against Andrew Wiggins. He has a history of Wiggins. They played each other in the finals last season. Now it goes to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell with 30 seconds. The screen from Sabonis. Tatum with a nice look. Bang! Jason Tatum from downtown. Timeout Warriors. Kings have the lead, and this place is rocking. Sacramento looking to close it out. Back to Sacramento, 25 seconds remain. The Warriors have the ball. You're going to go back to either Klay Thompson or KD in this situation. As here's Thompson the drive. Thompson, step back. Now he has it. Takes it again. He's got it. Klay Thompson won't be stopped in Game 7. He has another one. And now the Warriors are one stop away from winning this series. Here comes Tatum. 9 seconds. Tatum has it in the paint against Wiggins. Now he goes to Mitchell. 4 seconds. Driving a pull spin. Pump. Takes it. It's good. Are you kidding me? The unlikely hero in Game 7. And it's over. Sacramento wins Game 7. They're moving on. Davion Mitchell wins it. Who would have saw that coming? And down goes KD and the Warriors. What an unbelievable finish and what an unbelievable game. But now we're going to go to Cleveland at Game 7. The New York Knicks are going to take down the Cavaliers. 2 seconds. It's 107-101. And it's over. Down goes Cleveland. And on goes New York with Jokic. And this is a 7-game series as Cleveland will be going home. We saw the Brooklyn Nets fall in Game 6 as the 76ers 4-7, but we're going to go to Game 7 in an absolute blowout. I mean, are you kidding me? 148-94 as down goes Philadelphia. Complete destruction here in Philly. And so anyways, we are now on the conference semifinals for today's simulation. We have the 8-seed Miami Heat in it as well. I mean, what is going on today? It is absolute madness. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, but without further ado, we're going to continue the simulation here at NBA 2K23 to see which teams will move on to the conference finals. So sit down, sit back, relax, and let's see who's gonna do it. Here we go. We will begin the conference semifinals off in Brooklyn with a sweep from the Boston Celtics, so they are now 8-0 in this playoff simulation with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And you gotta give some credit to Joel Embiid and Brooklyn to make it to the second round of today's simulation, but ultimately they will be going home losing this in a sweep. And now we're gonna go to a Game 6 in Miami. It is the Knicks over the 8-seed of Miami Heat with LeBron James. So Jokic versus LeBron, and it's gonna go to Jokic, and the New York Knicks are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals in today's simulation. But now, fellas, we go to a 1-point game, 2 Game 7s left. Here's one of them. Kings down by 1, they turn it over. Sacramento coming off a Game 7 victory in the first round. Can they get another? Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies, they have a 1-point lead with 43 seconds. Brooks goes to Curry. He takes it back out. What is Curry doing? No good at D3, and it's rebounded by Sabonis. 33 seconds. Here comes Sacramento. Who's going to strike in the clutch? Now it's going to go to Tatum against Curry. Driving right at Steph. Tatum puts that in. Kings have the lead. And now only 25 seconds remain in Memphis. Here comes Curry. He's going to take the shot. Shot clock and game clock separated at 1 second. Davion Mitchell defended. Now it goes to Bane. I mean, they double team Steph Curry. Someone else is going to take it. Or we're going to go back to Steph. Dillon Brooks has the ball. He's talking a lot of trash. Can he back it up? And Memphis is really not going to go to Curry in this situation. Dillon Brooks, can he be that guy? No! Rebound! It's over! Sacramento wins another Game 7 with 1 second remaining. And the Grizzlies, I don't know what they were thinking. Dillon Brooks misses it. And the Memphis Grizzlies will be going home in today's simulation. And now the Game 7 in Denver will go to the LA Clippers as they win on the road. So Kawhi Leonard will fall to his former team in a blowout as the Clippers score 152 points with Jimmy Butler, Westbrook, and Paul George. So down goes Denver, and on go the Clippers. Now 4 teams remaining in the West. It's Sacramento versus the LA Clippers. In the East, it's the Celtics versus the Knicks. It's been a fun simulation up to this point. So which 2 teams will be moving to the NBA Finals? Well, fellas, hopefully your favorite team is still in it, because without further ado, we're going to simulate to see what's going to happen. So let's go. Boston and New York are going at it in Game 6 where the Celtics have a 3-2 series lead, but we are tied in New York at 129. Can the Knicks force Game 7? Jokic over Williams is no good. Rob Williams with a great defense. Boston looking to end this series at 6 on the road. Here is Brown. Crossover. Brown goes right past Barrett and throws it down. Celtics have the lead with 22 seconds, and Jaylen Brown is flexing on the New York crowd. But here comes McBride. Shot clock is off. I don't care. You're going to go back to Jokic here for the Knicks. And they do. Jokic right up and in. And once again, we are tied this one at 131. 15 seconds, or 12 seconds, I should say, and the Celtics have a chance to end the next season. Wouldn't this be something else? 5 seconds, Brown looking to do it. Around the screen for the win. No, Williams. Yes, oh, that fell out. How did that not drop? Are you kidding me? That was in. And the Knicks get lucky as this game is headed to overtime. And as we go to overtime, the Knicks are down by 141 to 140. What a game as Barrett up and in. RJ Barrett with 22 seconds, and the Knicks just won't go away. You gotta give them some credit there battling. And the Celtics a chance to win the game and the series. I still can't believe Rob Williams shot the end of regulation didn't go in. As here is Brown with 11 seconds. Brown, jump on its way. No, Williams with another big offensive rebound. Now it's on to the Kupo. 4 seconds. Giannis to drive, pull up, and it's good! 3 seconds, Giannis gives the Celtics the lead. McBride, it's good if it goes. No good, and the Celtics will go into New York and beat the Knicks in 6 games. And Boston is headed to the NBA Finals in today's simulation. Man, what a game, what a series. And now as we go to the West, the Sacramento Kings will beat the Clippers in 6 as Jason Tatum. I mean, that is just disrespectful. And down go the Clippers as Sacramento's gonna win, and they will go up against the Celtics in the championship series. And so Jason Tatum of the Sacramento Kings will be going up against his former team in the finals as we have the Celtics versus the Kings in today's championship series simulation. Who do you guys have in how many games? And did anybody predict this? Let me know down below. But anyways, a best of 7 series to determine the winner of today's simulation. Boston, Sacramento, who's gonna do it? Well, let's find out right now. On game 6 in Sacramento, the Celtics are down by 2 with 46 seconds. And yes, the Kings have the lead as Rob Williams is no good. These fans are on their feet. They can feel it right now. One basket away from sealing the deal and winning the simulation. Mitchell to Tatum. Tatum, are you serious? Oh my goodness, it almost went in. What was Jason Tatum doing? Celtics, 25 seconds and a chance for the tie or for the win. Brown against Tatum. Now to Smart. Shot clock at 13. Brown again against Tatum. I mean, what a matchup this is. 2 former teammates, 2 former best friends, now turned rivals. Here's Brown, driving the jumper. No! Rebound Williams, he does it again. Smart to White, 6 seconds. Series on the line. White the drive. Fadeaway jumper, it's no good. But Williams gets the rebound again and throws it down. I mean, he's everywhere, the MVP. And this game is going to overtime. I mean, are you serious, Rob Williams? Just when I thought the Sacramento Kings won the championship, it is not over yet. We are headed to overtime. Antetokounmpo at the line in overtime. Celtics up by 2. 1 free throw here with 5 seconds. Looking to get the Celtics a 3-point lead. These fans are loud and on their feet. Antetokounmpo, it's good. Celtics looking to force 7. 3-point game. Inbound to Tatum. 3 seconds. Looking to force double overtime. Murray gets a good look. Off the mark, and this NBA Finals is headed to 7 games. We aren't over yet. Celtics, Kings, going the distance. And as we go to Game 7, it is going to be over as the Celtics will win 129 to 102 unless Tatum hits it, but it doesn't matter. The Boston Celtics went on to Cooper with today's simulation in 7. What an unbelievable comeback in the series, and what a crazy finish. I thought Sacramento had the deal done in Game 6, but the Celtics will win that game 4-7 and win today's simulation here in front of their home crowd. Man, what a video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This one was so much fun. Let me know down below your favorite moment. I appreciate all of you. You guys are seriously all the GOATs. It's Halftime Productions. Thank you for watching again, and we out.